need?
If I know. Let's make this quick, Justin.
I got pizza coming.
I talk to you or I talk to the camera?
Go ahead. Action. John Murphy. Started replay, 15, 16 years ago now, it seems like. And how did I meet Scott? Which is going to be your next question. He was around the facility, wanted to coach. One of the nicest people God ever invented, but yeah, that's how we met. One of the first ones to join us, as a matter of fact.
Scott. Sure. So my name is Dominic Gregg. I met Scott at Replay, probably back in 2014, something like that. He was a coach. I was kind of an intern at the time, so I definitely looked up to Scott.
My name is Noah Lacey. I started at Replay in 2018, just giving lessons. And then in 2020, I was able to be fortunate enough to be given a team at 12U. So my experience was I got to know Scott in passing and learned a lot from him throughout the short amount of years that I was fortunate enough to be able to meet him and have a relationship with him.
Hi, I'm Annie Logan. I met Scotty. We used to work together. We worked together for 3 years. And then we went on our first date and got married a year to the date later on May 4th, 1991.
The ultimate teacher. Always, he had the patience of a saint around the kids. Around the rest of us coaches, he would vent like all of us did on a regular occasion. But he was the ultimate teacher. He always looked out for what was best for the kids.
I do have one that's top of mind. Even in the facility, everyone was always wearing shorts, very comfortable. He would always come in baseball pants. His entire team would be in baseball pants. So one day I just kind of asked him, again, I tried to listen more than anything else, but one day I was just curious, like, why do you wear baseball pants to everything? He goes, it's baseball. Wear baseball pants. And that kind of summarizes how direct he was at times of these are the way things need to be, and he was very confident in that. So I really looked up to him for that.
What role did baseball play in Scott's life, and what did the game mean to him?
Wow, probably been everything to him. Other than the short foray onto the soccer field when he was in college, which is a funny story that most folks don't know. The soccer team at his college was down a couple of players, and they asked him to come play. And I think he played 4 games, went out and actually scored a couple goals for them. And he was just a phenomenal athlete, and always looking out for people.
He's a good dad, good baseball player. I'd love to watch him play when he played baseball and softball.
What would his friends say about him? Like, what do you envision like his
things I've heard them say? They enjoyed playing with him. He's very competitive, very, very competitive. On and off the field, he baseball meant the world to him. We know it was his life. He actually, a little known fact, Mr. Logan tried out for the New York Yankees at one time when he was in college. He played ball until the boys could play ball, and then he coached them.
Sure. So we sat down with Annie, and we really tried to think of ways to honor Scott's legacy. And one of the best ways is to ensure that those that are of high integrity are recognized for having that. That really brings up the culture of not just our baseball teams and our organization, but of wherever they go in life, including just building up the community. So we figured it was a really good way to highlight those that are adding good quality values to their communities and those they interact with.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 that I think were great kids and well well deserved. Ethan Walker, who's now a left-handed pitcher down at Texas, senior year, just a straight up yes sir, no sir, understand structure, respecting your elders, and listen and do what's asked of you, even if it's uncomfortable.
What do you hope this scholarship represents or stands for as it carries Scott's name forward?
Character. Stand-up guy. He'd do anything for anybody. And I suspect previous winners as well as this year's winner will do the same thing. Do right by other people, and they'll turn the trick and do right by you as well.
Very blessed and fortunate to have such a really good group of kids, from the instance of 12U all the way to 18U, and now these kids are going off to college ball. And I was truly blessed that their background and upraising was it made my job a whole lot easier. So.
This is from Alex Logan, Scott Logan's oldest son. I asked him to tell me something about his father and what baseball meant. Dad led by example. It wasn't about what was said, it was about what was done. If you say you're going to be something, show up. Husband, father, baseball coach. He showed up the best he could. Even when people would tell him it's not good enough, that's not right, he showed up as himself and kept finding a way to help someone.
We truly would be so honored to know that we're doing this for him in his memory.